Good evening, everyone. Again, this is Abby Whittington, the annual events coordinator for the North Country Trail Association. Just like you've been with us for some of the events, we're just letting some more people in, so just bear with us as we keep letting everybody join. So we'll start here momentarily. As mentioned before, everyone, good evening. Again, my name is Abby Whittington. I'm the annual events coordinator for the North Country Trail Association. We appreciate you joining us for our second night of virtual celebration. I'm just waiting to make sure that we have a few more minutes to get any last minute people admitted, and then we can go ahead and start. So just want to welcome everybody, and we'll be starting momentarily here again. All right, again, welcome everyone. My name is Abby, as I've said, everybody who's been on, to our second night of the 2021 virtual celebration. If you have been with us or if you've been using Zoom here in the past year, you're probably very aware of what the controls are, but I just want to go over it briefly. To the far left, you'll see your microphone and it's a mute button. You can mute it on or off. And then the next button will be your video if you like your camera on or off. And then the very middle, we're going to skip over some things. The very middle, the chat bubble, which I already see people are using. Please feel free to use that to say hi to people. If you have any questions throughout this, please go ahead and use that as well. And with that, I'll hand it over to Nick with the National Park Service.
Good evening. For those that I haven't met, I'm Nick. I'm the volunteer program manager with the National Park Service here on the trail. It's so wonderful seeing you all, from admin to trail construction and maintenance and chainsaw operations to trail support. VIPs do it all. And tonight we are here to celebrate you. Joining me is the rest of the North Country National Scenic Team.
Hello, this is Ken Hendrickson, and I am the trail manager with the National Park Service.
Good evening, I'm Luke Jordan. I'm the trail planner with the National Park Service.
Hi, everyone. I'm Steph Ligori, and I am the NEPA specialist with the National Park Service.
And hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Loudenslager, Superintendent for the North Country National Scenic Trail. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Whether you contribute 1 hour, 100 hours, or thousands of hours, your contributions to the trail do not go unnoticed. Despite the challenges in 2020, you all accomplished so much, and we can't thank you enough. To get started, we will share a video of our amazing volunteers. And if you haven't already, I recommend that you set your Zoom settings to see as much as the presentation and less of the speaker as possible. So kick back, relax, and enjoy. Every time I watch that video, it just makes me smile seeing all those happy faces. So the 2021 bandanas have arrived. The bandanas and recognition items will be shipped by early September, so be on the lookout. The bandanas will be sent to chapter presidents and the recognition items will be mailed directly to the volunteers. Now we will take some time to highlight the volunteers who have reached our milestones.
Hi, everyone. So for our 100-hour milestone, the recognition items are a pin, a name tag, and a certificate. And our 100-hour milestone are Carol Bard, Bob Berg, Carol Bartucci, Karen Campbell, Sarah Collier, Jake Deal, Jim Diquette, Daniel Geiger, Kristen Dahl, John Diebel, Rick Dumling, Kathy Flory, Jim Fogarty, Paul Foley, Teresa Hierakis, Ralph Horvath, James Howell, Jonathan Huglet, Paul Igatowski, Steve Kickert, Nancy Kreff, Michelle Lackley Olson. And for the rest of the 100-hour, I'm going to pass it off to Ken.
So we also have Cal Lamoureux, Pat Leary, Matt Long, Doug Mangold, Dave Matz, Donna Menke, Heather Moyer, Teresa Nelson, Mary Lee Nielsen, Dennis Olson, David Peterson, Jerry Pio, John Patali, Tom Podlesny, Ethel Resch, Thomas Rossberger, James Smart, Arlene Steimel, Nate Thompson, Gene Seekley, Robert Trazik, Sean Weishar, and Jackie Wensick, sorry.
And up next, we have our 200-hour milestone, which are these pretty durable, pretty fantastic water bottles with the trail emblem on them. Take them out on the trail with you. This year's recipients, we have Peter Bennett, Ryan Bowles, Hope Bradley, Dan Caviston, Richard Chamberlain, Brian Carlson, Michael Dolly, Richard Eiler, Don Fiola, Dwayne Gebhard, Connie Geinert, John Gertie, Nicole Halgrimson, Stephanie Hogan, Don Hopp, John Larch, Jim Lindberg, Annie Matz, Glee Mayer, James Mellon, and Marcia Mellon, Keith Marmel, Trainer Rogney, Sandy Sanderson, and George Schmidt, Michael Seckley, Connie Sherry, Bill Smith, Brad Stewart, Heather Turner, and Jim Waters.
Those who reach their 400-hour milestone will receive this fabulous shirt with our logos on it and their name embroidered. And those recipients are Danny Austin, Jan Berg, Carrie Bernhardt, Laura DeGolier, Grant Fenner, Fred Jewerts, Michael Lascheider, Brian Hansen, Tina Hopp, Neil Kirby, Marjorie Crum, John LaFond, Ken Matson, Tom Melnick, Jared Nyhoff, Doug Seamney, Brad Sligo, and last but not least, Susan Stover.
And our 1,000 hour milestone recognition item is this very spiffy vest. And our 1,000 hour milestone recipients are Tom Dolly, Dennis Fay, Ed Gruchala, Eric Gustafson, Steve Hadding, Barbara Jaquette Kalinowski, Jane Weedle, David Miller, Richard Ostenheimer, Debbie Page, Alan Schroden, William Schultz, Jan Olfitz Stewart, and Patty Warner.
For the 2,500 hour milestone, it's a very cool, sort of a navy blue soft shell jacket with both your volunteer patch and your name and the North Country Trail logo. Those that have achieved our 2,500 hour milestone are Carol Detry, Deb Copeland, Marianne Riebert, and Mike Toole.
So I have the privilege of presenting this evening's 4,000 hour award, which coincides with the President's Volunteer Service Award. And we have a very nice certificate, as a very outstanding pin, and a note from President Biden to this year's recipients. And I'd like to take a moment and read this letter to all of you. The American story depends not on any one of us, not on some of us, but on all of us. I congratulate you on taking it upon yourself to contribute to the public good. And I'm proud to present you with the President's Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition of your hours of service to this great nation. Throughout our country's history, the American story has been strengthened by those who combine an optimism about what can be with the resilience to turn that vision into reality. I know I'm not alone in recognizing that those who are willing to step up and volunteer in service of community and country are essential to the ongoing work of forming our more perfect union. By sharing your time and passion, you are helping discover and deliver solutions to the challenges we face. Solutions that we need now more than ever. We are living in a moment that calls for hope and light and love. Hope for our futures, light to see our way forward, and love for one another. Through your service, you are providing all three. On behalf of the American people, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to you for your volunteer leadership, and I encourage you to continue to answer the call to serve. The country is counting on you. Signed, President Biden. Our 4,000 hour milestone recipients this year go out to Jacob Detry, Dennis Garrett, Joe Hardisky, Harlan Lilquist, Bill Menke, and Peter Norgren. Thank you for this outstanding achievement. Before we transition into our next and our final presentation this evening, I did want to take a note. Earlier this week, we had the opportunity to have lunch with two through hikers, Magpie and Constantine. And during the course of the conversation during lunch, I asked if they had any positive observations that they'd like to share about their experience thus far on the North Country Trail. They were about the halfway point, so I figured that was a good time to ask what they thought. And without much hesitation or thought, two things jumped out to them. compared to the many other long distance trails that they've hiked and are very familiar with. The two compliments they offered was the quality of maintenance that they had experienced on the North Country Trail thus far, and the effectiveness and the consistency of the blazing. To me, I consider that a huge compliment, and I'm very proud to know that those were the observations that they chose to share with us. And I believe that that's a true testament to the many hours of hard work that you provide, your commitment to doing outstanding work, and your dedication to the ongoing success and growth of the North Country Trail. This evening's 10,000 hour milestone goes out to Lorena Jinkerson. When we talk about hours of hard work, commitment, and dedication, I don't believe that there's any question at all that Lorena is a shining example of these three qualities among so many others. Knowing Lorena's tenacity and commitment to the trail and how hard she works, my only question would be, how many hours do you really have, Lorena? So thank you so much for this outstanding achievement. Thank you for all you've provided to the trail and all you continue to do to see the trail move forward and be so successful. And on that note, I do believe we have concluded this evening's awards presentations. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who spends any time that they can contribute to the trail. Tonight, we were recognizing people who have achieved certain milestones, but we recognize and appreciate so much everyone who is out there rolling up their sleeves, making things happen, and moving us forward each and every day. You're all part of the team, and on behalf of the National Park Service, the trail, and all the people who love the trail and are out every day, you have our sincere thanks.
Well, thank you all for joining us for this evening's event. I just want to do a friendly reminder about this upcoming weekend. Tomorrow we have no events, neither nor this weekend, but we encourage you to get outside and get on the North Country Trail this weekend. Take photos and videos while you're there and share them on social media. We encourage you to use at North Country Trail or do the hashtag NCTA Celebration 21. They're located on our event page if you forget what to tag us in, and Kate will be putting up pictures and compiling them, but we can't wait, even though we're far apart. We look forward to hiking together. And then I hope you all will join us again on Monday, August 9th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Steph from the National Park Service will be leading us with accidental discoveries. So with that, I wish you all a wonderful evening, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.